What the hell I'm doing. Hey Bob, how you doing, sir?
Pretty good, thank you. Good morning to you.
Can you tell us a little of your adventures last Sunday morning?
Well, things were looking pretty optimistic for the month of June. Things were going well coming out of the pandemic. I had a lot of hopeful plans. It was one of my first trips, I'd made this month, and I was going into Hollywood to set up a venue so that I could exhibit my paintings and my own paintings. I had a few paintings of various artists, and I was going to set up and see if I could sell to the public. I guess my approach is I'm going to exhibit my paintings, get a public reaction, and if I sell something, all the better. So I was in a real good mood, and unfortunately things didn't work out in my favor that morning, that fateful morning. I was halfway up the mountain on Laurel Canyon and in Studio City. I saw a red glow in my windshield, reflected, and I looked out the window to see where it was coming from, and then I glanced to the right, and there was a ball of flames. So my first reaction was just pull over, stop, turn off the engine. I got out, I went all across to the other side of the car, opened the door to see if maybe I could put the fire out some way. I only had 2 gallons of water, and I started pulling the burning items out of the car, trying to remove what was burning. I did that as much as I could, but the flames kept growing. I grabbed the water and threw 1 gallon of water, and then I put the other gallon of water, and believe it or not, I almost got it out. The flames went down, and there was this one smoldering ember that flared up, and then it just was overwhelming. I had to back away, nothing more I could do. I took in a deep breath of black smoke, and that hit me hard, so then I backed away. Some passerbys called 911, but they said the line was busy. So when they finally got through, it still took 5-10 minutes for the fire department to get there. By that time, the flames were so enormous, they were reaching up to the power line, and it was just such a sudden spectacle that I was just in awe of what was happening. I just can't believe that suddenly something so sudden could occur and just wipe me out. So all I could do was stand back and look. I still haven't absorbed the loss. I had that van for 20 years, and I had become quite accustomed to it. It was a hard thing to watch. Not only the van, but the items that I had inside the van are gone forever. The last few days I've just been collecting my thoughts and maybe trying to put the pieces back together. So the first thing I have to do, I'm responsible to leave that van on the street. I can't leave it there forever. I can't reach a tow company or a wrecking yard that wants it. I can't reach a tow company that my AAA doesn't want to tow it. They'll tow it home, but then where am I going to put it? It needs to be scrapped and crushed. And the surprising thing to me is everybody recommended call Pick Your Part. Fine. So now Pick Your Part won't answer the phone. So the funny thing is the car is still sitting there. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants to take it. And the one person or one company that could have used it won't answer the phone. So it looks to me like the car is going to be eventually ticketed by Archer's police tow. I'm going to be charged for the towing, and it's going to be impounded, and I'm going to pay so much a day. So I'm still trying to figure out a way to avoid all that and have the car taken care of. In the meantime, I had the overwhelming thing that happened to me. My friends were calling me, see if they could help me out. And so one of my best friends asked me if it was okay for him to maybe get something going for me on GoFundMe. I know nothing about how it works. I thought it was a gesture, a huge gesture without proportion. So I just said, yes, let's go for it. So that's what we're in the middle of right now. So, I'm optimistic. I did manage to pull some of my, I had a bag of repair tools in my van, emergency repair tools, because I do on my own maintenance, and I've kept this car running for 20 years. So I have to keep a certain amount of tools to get me out of a jam, so I won't be stranded on the road like changing a tire. I've got a floor jack, and then I had a bag of hand tools. So I managed to, well, when the embers died, I found the bag of hand tools, and they were fused together in one molten glob. And yet I looked at those tools and I thought, that has a sculptural quality to it. So I think that's the way I'm looking at things at the moment. I'm optimistic. I take an optimistic view of what's occurred, and in a few weeks or a month, this will be a distant memory, and I'll get back to normal. So I don't know what else I can say at the time. I'm just so thankful for those that remembered me.
All right, bud.
Thank you.